See what I did there? Big salute to Mustafa, aka Mustafa the Poet. Tingles. When he hit the stage and he started doing his thing, as he usually does. He's by himself. He's playing an instrument. He's chilling. He's got the vest. It says Poet on the vest. Sick. Okay. I know some people are trying to make fun of him, right? However, when the man them jumped on the stage and they were all chilling, I was like, okay. And I was watching it in real time, all right? Big salute to Keep Six Solid. Big salute to, I think, Straight Out the Six. A few other pages. If I don't say your name, my apologies, but salute to you as well. I seen them repost my post. Because, and I got tagged. It's not like, they try to sneak it. Like, they tagged me. You know what I'm saying? Because I caught the shit in real time. Like, I lie. I see Lil Beretti up there. I seen fucking Puffy L's. I seen them with microphones in their hand, and I'm like, I lie. Is Beretti gonna spit a verse? Puffy, are they gonna switch the song and then start doing a next tune that I didn't hear before? No. They did this. But I'll be your empire. Just stay alive. Yo. Oh, that shit feels so good. Yo, and they sound good all singing together. You know what I'm saying? It just showed me another layer. Once upon a time, these guys didn't have all of these wild circumstances that they had to deal with growing up in the area that they grew up in. You know what I'm saying? There was innocence at one point where they all had childlike voices and can sing well. Remember, all these mans, they go in the studio, they don't just rap, they sing too. Lil Beretti sings too. You know what I'm saying? So they can go there. It's not as cool to get on what this Mustafa's been able to do and just be so free. You know what I'm saying? Doing and achieving at the same time. Okay? This is beautiful. Stay alive, stay alive. Yo, this made me smile. It's making me smile again. You know what I'm saying? Big salute to Mustafa the Poet. He brought the man them. He brought Regent. He brought the hood to the stage. Let these guys catch a feeling of what it's like to be in front of these big crowds like this, in these events where everybody's dressed to the nine. It's just a vibe, you know what I'm saying? The man them got to get an experience, and he was able to bring this experience to the man them because of the achievements that he's been able to achieve and escape the cycles and stuff like that. You got to remember, this is more than just Mustafa having a rap career that's popular. This is him being able to stop the cycle that's been going on in his hood. That's been going on with his people. So I rate that to the highest degree, fam. You know what I'm saying? Remember, Mustafa's not out there making oppie tunes. And look how far he's going with what he's doing. A lot of motherfuckers can learn a lot from what he's been able to achieve in the lane that he's in. I'm not saying, go start making folk music and start singing and ray-tay-tay. But you don't have to only be okay, well, I'm only going to be able to get the people's attention if I do some really oppie shit and, get everybody super angry at me. If you're talented and your music's good, you know what I'm saying? And you're able to get the right team behind you, and you're able to, have the right work ethic, then you'll get to the same position or even further than a Mustafa. Okay? But definitely he has all those things in play. I'm going to keep on giving Mustafa his flowers, because even before this, and I was talking to the homie in the barbershop, I don't know if he wants me to say his name. I'll ask him next time. You know what I'm saying? But big salute to him. Regent OG, okay, who's in the barbershop, and big salute to my barber, Sloogie McDoogie, you know what I mean, the hood lawyer, right? Got me looking clean, right? And them mans love to see the progression, love to see what Mustafa's doing. And the conversation I was having with them was like, yo, fam, he has to have a good team behind him as well, besides the fact that he has a good work ethic. You know what I'm saying? And the OG was like, fam, you know, he's talented. He's talented. He's just doing something that's just above these other guys. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yes, this is true. However, a good team separates people from the rest. Okay? For example, I was saying the man probably has a great publicist. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who is able to get him that Jimmy Kimmel. Somebody who's able to like get him into those magazines. And because what a good publicist will help you do is they'll go to unsolicited places. They'll be an unsolicited source. Okay? So if they hit up a GQ magazine, they're going to be like, GQ's going to see that email and be like, oh, that's Betty from such and such agency. I get emails from her all the time. Me and her have lunch. Let me open that and see who she got for me. Different than if you do it yourself, your email could be perfect. All the right wording, right formatting, everything's perfect. You know, even the way you sent it, the time you sent it, everything's perfect. However, they don't know who you are, so your email might go to the spam folder or it's going to get read whenever we get to it. Okay? Which in turn is going to fuck up your timing of when you might have wanted to get that magazine or live performance or whatever, like live television performance or like whatever different types of things that a publicist will help you get. You know what I'm saying? Those interviews in the places that you want to be interviewed. You got to have the right publicist. Okay? Publicists cost money. Unless you have somebody on your team who's good at that already. Okay? Or somebody just believes in you so much that they'll take the money when you make it. They'll take a percentage like a manager does. Okay? Because there's differences. A publicist is not your manager. A publicist is paid, let's say, by a monthly fee or whatever type of thing that you guys negotiate. All right? But it's an upfront fee for them to go and do their service. Where a manager is supposed to be out there creating opportunities for you, and they take a percentage off of the money, off of said opportunities that they created for you. Y'all understand what I'm saying there? Okay? Your manager, you're not like, yeah, that's just my manager, and like, yeah, he runs the record label. No. That will be somebody else. That will be your executive producer. That will be the person who runs your label. That person can also be your manager as well. But that person is now dipping into two pots. Okay? If they're funding your shit, like if they're the one who's paying for your studio time and all that stuff, then they're more than your manager. You might call them your manager and they're managing you, yes, but they're more than that. So a lot of artists out there who be like, yo, my manager, and they call them that because that person's paying for your studio time. Guess what? They're your producer. Okay? They're not the producer that is making you the beats. They're producing you, the product. You understand what I'm saying? They're making sure that you can get access to the beat makers. Or once you have access to these beat makers and the beat makers are like, yo, I'm gonna need 1,000 a beat. Well, guess what? The producer or executive producer is saying, there you go, beat maker or producer. There's $1,000 for your beat. Thank you. Let me get the stems. Okay? And then they're paying for the studio time so that you can produce some fucking magic for them. All right? You might be with another producer that the executive producer has assigned to that. However, they are the executive who's handling all of your shit. They're not your manager. So they may pay for your whole album to be done, but not have one connection on how to fucking get your shit to somebody else. So you can't call that person your manager, okay? They're your executive producer. They're the ones who probably in the end of the day is going to get the biggest cut of what comes in from your music because they paid for your music videos. They paid for all of your shit. You said, aha, I found this guy. He's paying for all my shit. That's my manager, Ray Tay Tay. And your stupid ass don't know that that motherfucker is not your manager. He's the guy who's going to collect 80% of your profits, and maybe you can hold 20%. Where your manager is going to go get you a bag for like $12,000, and I only want my 10% out of that. Just give me my $1,200, you hold the rest. Different kind of person, no? Different pay grade, right? I'm just, listen, I've been in the industry 20 years plus, whether it's from street team to managing artist to executive producing artist. I'm not saying I'm the biggest authority on this shit, but I'm not talking out my ass. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking from an educated point of view. All right? Do what you will, as they say. But as far as Mustafa, he definitely has all these different things in play, in my opinion. Not to say that, he doesn't have the ability to do this by himself, but it's a team effort when you want to get to the levels where this man is. You know what I'm saying? And he definitely seems to have a great team behind him. And I rate it a lot, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even know if this nigga signed, to be honest. Like, for real. Who is Mustafa signed to? Let me do a quick search here. I'll do a Spotify search. I'm going to look up his album on Spotify. On the phone there. Because Spotify will tell you on the bottom of the album or the release who it was released by, right? Let's see. Mustafa. He got 246,203 monthly listeners. How about that? Stay Alive, the song that you're just hearing right there, has 10,031,561 streams on it. I'm just saying. The album When Smoke Rises was brought to you by 2021 Regent Park Songs and nobody else. And that's the album that has like these big tunes. I don't know. Should I go to the album before Air Force? Like, is that going to make it more like bring the point home that this nigga's independently doing this? This nigga's doing this independently? Y'all should be ashamed of yourself. The man's hanging with fucking Kourtney Kardashian and her man, Travis Barker. They like his shit. They listen to him. And y'all talking about the ops and can't leave the city. And then you clown him. Where is he? You clown him. You guys are crazy. Oh, yo, you poet. Well, you poet, you. Yeah, I heard all of the clubhouses and the different Instagram. Yo, the poet, you. Kiki. What? And I'm not even acting like I'm a huge listener of Mustafa's music like that. But I love accomplishments, fam. I love winning. I love to, not only winning myself, I love to see niggas win, fam. That shit is great. That shit is exhilarating, fam. oh shit, this nigga's going across the world? Holy fuck. It feels like it's me, fam. You understand what I'm saying? This is how I feel when it comes to our Toronto artist blowing up and getting to different levels. It reflects back on us, the city. I'm not like, don't like that shit over there. Oh, is he a poet, you? Yes. And it's working. Obviously. Holy fuck. He's not even the man's just getting started, fam. Yo, this is a mud thing, fam. He's not even signed. And he's a fucking model for Holt Renfrew. What are you niggas doing? Get yourself a better team. You niggas are so busy worrying about the ops while this nigga's lapping you round the world. He's like, I'm about to go make another trip OT on y'all niggas, the promoters. You didn't see this nigga fuck around and pop up in Dubai just now to go do a show, eh? And it won't be like, oh my God. No, that's light. Niggas fuck with him like that's already, fam. Like he's already gone. And he hasn't even signed nothing yet. If you niggas make fun of this nigga, it's because you're a hater. You sleep with hate running through your blood. You don't dislike him, you dislike yourself. You dislike the lack of accomplishments that you have been able to achieve because you see this nigga keep on kicking the shit out of the game. You're like, why can't that be me? They would never let me bring the man them on stage. They let him do it though. Allow him, fam. Because the more he achieves, the more we all achieve. I'm happy for the nigga. Even if he never pulls up for an interview, I'll never be one of these niggas like, yo, well, you know, I fuck with Mustafa, but he never pulled up for an interview, so fuck him. No. He might be one of them niggas who don't do a lot of interviews, or he just might not want to do an interview with the man them. That's fine. But I would like you, if you ever see this, Mustafa, to please pull up on the man them. If we have to pull up on you in a beautiful setting that you want, I can fucking make it happen. We got the Toronto ambiance. We got the 4K cameras. Okay? Fam, I'm talking to Mustafa, bro. Just fucking relax. I'm sorry. Somebody might be like in a dire situation. All right. But real shit. Pull up on the man them, fam. We're not going to ask you some wild oppie shit. We just want to give you your flowers. We want to get the story, not for us, for the people them, so that we have a documented Mustafa the Poet, proper interview, life from beginning to where you are now, so that as you go on in the future, people could reference back and be like, yeah, I know more about the guy whose music I love. You know what I'm saying? And then other people who might have not heard your music, and this is obvious, will pull up on that interview. There could be a bunch of other interviews you do, but the one you do with us, or the one, you know, even if you do a one-on-one, I don't give a fuck. It will be different. We'll get the full, what's really, what Mustafa the Poet is really about. You know what I'm saying? No interruptions. When man's just telling their stories, we ain't gonna be like, well, you know that happened to me. No, none of that. Let that shit breathe. We could talk for 3 hours if you want. I don't give a fuck. Let's get it popping. I'm saying it here on the stream. And even if that never happens, I'ma still respect what the fuck out of you do. Respect the fuck out of what you're doing. I'm all jumbling up and shit. Fam, this crazy, bro. The nigga brought the hood to the stage. At the Junos, you know they don't fucking like us like that, fam. They're just now saying, yo, okay, you know what? Yo, he could have another rap award in 2022. And like I said in the beginning, that's fine. That's fine. As long as you finally tapped in, better late than never. But look at this. Look at how happy Beretti is. Look at fucking Puffy L's smile back there, fam. Yo, respect to the man, them, yo. Nigga smiling, fam. He's proud of his brethren, fam. Y'all niggas need to put some respect on this nigga's name, fam. I don't give a fuck if he doesn't rap one bar about one op. Put some respect on his name. Put some respect on the likes too, please. Hit that like button. But yeah, man, salute to Mustafa the poet, man. That's a real one right there, fam. And like I said, pull up on the man, damn, bro. We got to get a good conversation going. There's one more thing I wanted to talk about.